why ownership of your own business is so important.
Mm.
Man, that's made like, why do you feel like it's so important, man, to have like ownership? Like not just saying, okay, I got a business, but
Right.
like you have paperwork, you have, you know what I mean? Why is that important? You feel like?
Yeah, see, that's deep because literally, as I just told you earlier, that's your name. You
Right,
started that business. That's not only your company what you putting out, but people's gonna remember like, okay, the CEO did this or the CEO did that. That's very
right,
important. But another thing, like it's important to have ownership. So let's say um when my business get big, okay, I wanna allow some people to come in, like maybe as investors, and they get a percentage of the company,
right,
like how Shark Tank is. So let's say I'm not the only owner of my company anymore, but I
right,
have another owner. So now things are coming to part. Well, I don't have 100% say so on what I
right,
want to do. That can come into part, or maybe we just may not agree on everything. Like maybe marketing
right,
tools could be different, things like that. Or maybe I may think that, we're using too much on marketing tools. So it could be a lot of different things that you can kind of touch base to that. But ownership, ownership is important.
yeah,
Let me try to bring up something like
yeah,
ownership, let's say of a car. So let's
right,
say I own a car. If I don't own that car, I'm not fully in control of that car, but
yeah,
instead someone else is. So when you're sole proprietorship like me and you,
yeah,
when we have like 100% fully owned of our business, we have the say so. We're able to call the shots and things
yeah,
like that. We don't have to worry about what other people's going to say. But it's good to allow that input to come in. But at the
yeah.
end of the day, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, you got to make the decision and you got to stand on your decision. So it's important. It's definitely, it could be some highs or lows. It could be some positivity about, not 100% owning your brand, but allowing someone else to come in and help, So it's
Right.
a lot of different things you can go with it, but I believe it's very important, like being a strong CEO of like your business and things like that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, and just to add on what you're saying, man, it's just you got to think about it like this. Without paperwork, somebody could easily steal your brand, easily steal your name, take it like it's nothing, and people don't know who is really for. But if you show them documentations, that paper, that shut
Yeah,
everything down. And you got a team behind you. You got a lawyer. You can actually, you know what I'm saying, handle that. Versus somebody just taking it and I mean, they just took it. You know what I'm saying? So that's important for any entrepreneurs that don't have ownership yet, or like, they building, of course, get your brand to it. Cause you know how I did it. I got some buzz going, and then I got some paperwork. Once I feel like,
yeah,
okay, this is what I want to do. Like this is I'm synced in with this. Like this is,
right.
you know what I mean? Once I got to that mindset, yeah, what I gotta do? Paperwork. Cause I ain't know nothing about no LLC. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Like how I got put on, man. I was running a podcast with this female, whatever. I was running this podcast. We had a guest. He was saying something about LLC. I'm like, oh, I want to know more about that. Like that's just me reaching out to him. All that turned into me actually getting my own and
Mm,
getting everything registered. And now I have this, you know what I'm saying? I'm registered at this area.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, and I like once I run, I'm like, man, this feel good to know that you can move wherever you want, do whatever you, and can't nobody touch your business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Can't nobody touch your source of income. It's like a source of income that's locked in. Like can't
yeah,
nobody touch it.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So uh yeah, that's just key. Like that's a key of why it's so important. Because you wanna have your name and you don't want nobody to take that from you. And you
yeah.
can do whatever
That,
you want. If you want to pass it down, you have full control to pass it down. If you want to sell it, you have full control to sell it. All that type of stuff. If you don't have ownership,
yeah,
you can't really do. You can give somebody, but you can't really. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, well, you
yeah,
don't have no paperwork behind this. What can I
right.
do? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
all
It's
that coming to
definitely, yeah, definitely important to like when you, like you said like, okay, you fully dedicated to your brand, so now you
right,
took it to the next step.
Yes.
It's important to dedicate yourself, and when you do that, just like make that set in stone. Go get
Yes.
your business trademark, LLC, or registered and things like that. And it's also important to be educated. Like when I first started my brand, I didn't know everything about like an LLC, like you
Nah,
just said. I didn't know everything about the
I know
trademark,
nothing.
but right, as you grow, you're going to learn. So it's
Yes.
okay that if anybody out there who want to start a clothing brand or anything like that, if you don't 100% know everything, like I'm almost about to be 3 years in, and I don't 100% know everything.
Right.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, you
Most
know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So you're gonna learn. So just never be afraid to make that step, because that step that you can make, that step that you will make could be
Can
the
be
step
right.
of your life. You know what I'm
No,
saying? It
most
could be a
definitely.
step. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, like, and like I said, your business is gonna always be a party for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
man. And especially when you have it on paper. So that's just advice to y'all. Like I said, make sure you get everything down packed as far as that. And just pray for the right people to help you with your business and learn. Cause bro, that's how I learned how to edit and market, and I didn't know how to do
Hmm.
none of that. As far as the clothing brand, what to sync in with the clothes, what type of product I need, all that
Yeah.
stuff, bro. All that had to be taught. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that had to be taught. So I gotta learn just like everybody else, man.
Right. Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hop off that one, man. That was a good little first business, man. Our
Yeah.
second one.